The world is at the cusp of a monumental shift in the automotive industry, and it's happening faster than anyone could have predicted. According to groundbreaking research by RMI, electric vehicles are set to dominate global car sales by the end of this decade, heralding a seismic change that could jeopardize almost half of the global oil demand. This exponential growth in EV sales is a game changer, and its ripple effects are set to redefine not only how we drive but also the future of our planet. Welcome to Tech Genius, subscribe and let's dive in. The surge in EV adoption isn't confined to the front runners in the automotive world. Countries like India and Israel, once considered later adopters in the EV race, are accelerating their EV deployment at rates exceeding the global average. The transformation is not just about abandoning traditional combustion engine cars, it's about embracing a cleaner, more sustainable future that positively impacts our environment and energy landscape. Electric revolution, a paradigm shift in motion. As per the latest research, leading markets have already crossed a tipping point where battery electric vehicles have become cheaper to own than their petrol and diesel counterparts in the small and medium-sized car segments. This shift in the market is primarily due to the plummeting costs of batteries, a critical component of EVs. The cost of batteries is expected to halve by the end of this decade, making EVs as affordable to purchase and operate as conventional vehicles. This cost parity tipping point is expected to occur as early as 2024 in Europe, 2025 in China, 2026 in the US, and 2027 in India for medium-sized cars, and even sooner for smaller vehicles. These projections signal a tipping point in consumer choices. Once EVs are more affordable to buy, there's likely to be a rapid shift in purchasing decisions, driving a surge in EV sales. Economic forces driving the electric vehicle boom. Economics is emerging as a dominant accelerant in the realm of EV sales. Falling battery costs are steering this transformation. By 2030, the decreasing costs will make EVs not only cost competitive but potentially cheaper to own and operate than petrol cars in every market globally. This is a monumental shift, indicating that the EV market is no longer reliant solely on policy incentives. Economic viability is propelling the growth of EV sales at an unprecedented pace. It's not just individual consumers benefiting from this shift, entire nations are embracing this change. China, a powerhouse in EV production, is on track to achieve a remarkable 90% share of EV sales by 2030. This is a significant leap from the current one-third share, showcasing the success of strong policy support in driving EV adoption. China's dominance in EV production has also played a pivotal role in driving down battery costs and facilitating easier EV adoption worldwide. Accelerated action for a sustainable future. As we look ahead to COP28 Transport Day on December 6, 2023, more countries, companies, and regions are expected to announce shared pathways and target dates to phase out petrol-powered cars. With road transport alone accounting for around 10% of global emissions, the transport sector plays a critical role in meeting the goals of the Paris Agreement. The accelerating shift towards EVs is aligning with ambitious net zero timelines, and by 2030, EVs could capture more than two-thirds of the market share. This rapid transition is not just about reducing emissions, it's about steering money away from petrostates and placing it into the pockets of consumers. It's about shaping a cleaner, healthier future for everyone. EV dominance in car sales is just the beginning. This shift will inevitably drive electrification across other forms of road transport, from two- and three-wheelers to heavy-duty trucks. The positive momentum is building, and it's now up to policymakers, businesses, and individuals to amplify this movement. A future fueled by innovation and collaboration. The success stories from pioneering markets like China, the Netherlands, and Norway have showcased that rapid EV sales growth is indeed possible. It's not a privilege reserved for a select few, it's a global possibility. Even countries once deemed as later adopters, such as India, are rapidly catching up due to falling costs and advancing technology. The wheels of change are in motion, and they are turning faster than ever before. Coordinated international action can further accelerate this transformation. Aligning regulatory trajectories to ensure all new car sales are zero emissions by 2035 can expedite the purchase price parity tipping point by up to 3 years. This synchronized effort doesn't just benefit the largest markets, it paves the way for a quicker, more cost-effective transition for everyone. The impacts of these large markets reverberate globally, influencing 60% of the global car market. In this era of change, where EVs are becoming more accessible and affordable, the possibilities are boundless. The journey towards a zero-emission future is well underway, and we all have a role to play. As individuals, as businesses, and as nations, we can contribute to a sustainable, electric future that benefits us and generations to come. The future of mobility is electric, and it's driving us towards a cleaner, greener world. Let's accelerate together towards this electrifying future. In this electrifying era, where electric vehicles reign supreme, we find ourselves on an exhilarating journey toward a sustainable future. The road ahead is paved with promise, cleaner air, reduced emissions, and a greener planet. Buckle up as we accelerate toward a tomorrow where EVs lead the charge, reshaping how we move and breathe. The future is electric, and it's not some distant vision, it's here, now, and within our grasp. Join us, and together, let's drive the change for a cleaner, greener world. Embrace the power of electricity and be part of the movement that's electrifying the world. Thank you for watching. Follow for more.